Hello everyone, welcome back. So with the last video I did on my book haul, I said I was going to start rearranging some of my books in the bookshelves in here. This little retreat, I call it, is just next to my bedroom, and it's built over the garage. When Frank designed this house, he knew how much junk, as he calls it, I have, and so he built this little retreat above the garage, and he built like 27 cubby holes here for me. I actually it's okay. First of all, it looks like a tornado back here because I'm doing sewing and crafts and everything back here, and I really, after 13 years in this house, I really just need to go through and clean it up. So I do my sewing here, and then one of my birthdays years ago, because it does get a little bit chilly back here in the winter time sometimes, I got this little wall-mounted fireplace thingamajig here. So I do my sewing here, and then I was organizing these books over here. So these are more of my more recent acquisitions here, and then on here too I also have some of my more recent acquisitions. And these little bookends I have had for years. So at some point during the video, at the end, I will kind of go in slow motion so you can see what kind of books I do have. And then I got my ironing board there for sewing, and I have to iron that dress. And then this is a disaster area because I've just been trying to clean up and organize. So this is where I usually do my scrapbooking and card making. So anywho, what I did yesterday, it started raining, so I thought, hey, I might as well get going here. So I finally organized all my books, brought them in from different rooms and different areas. I cleaned off this top shelf here and a few cubby holes. So everything on the floor here is from like the top shelf and some of the cubby holes. So it is a complete disaster on the floor. The next few weeks I have to go through all these boxes, and all this stuff on the floor is mostly my craft stuff, and go through and donate, give to charity, maybe a woman's shelter, all this craft stuff that I know I'm not going to be going to use. So yeah, it looks like a complete disaster area right now, but I did clean off this top shelf, and yeah, it's just so nice to have all these books in one place. I can see what I have. When they're strewn throughout the house, I just can't remember what I have and what I don't have. And now some of these I have kind of clustered together as different, like the same author. So at some point, one of these days when I'm really feeling energetic and have lots of caffeine on board or something, I am going to arrange all my books by alphabetical order. So yeah, one of these days I'm going to do that. So I counted the books up, and there is about 300 books, give or take. There's probably still more laying around the house somewhere, but I have 300 books, and I had no idea I had that many till I got them all together here. So, but they are all going to be read. I return any books that I do read. I do return. There's a handful of nonfiction that I have kept. But yeah, as soon as I read them, I do give them to like thrift stores and that. So anywho, so yeah, I cleaned off this entire ledge, and this basically goes from one end of the room right down to the other. So but I wanted to use the top shelf because it's at eye level and I can spot any books I want quite quickly. So so this little picture of our Sophie, our little Brittany Spaniel. May she rest in peace. She was absolutely a sweetheart, and she looks like a little babushka, and our little birds there. This book I did get at Attic Books, which is, oh, I'm stepping on everything here. I'm going to wipe out soon. It's from 1832, and it is from Edinburgh, Scotland, and it's kind of names who all the officials are in town and all this stuff is, and it's kind of like a almanac. Yeah, it's fallen apart, but I think it's just so fascinating that this is like almost 200 years old, and someone was probably carrying this around with them, and it's just kind of neat. So my non-fictions, oh, if I can get at it here, I'm stepping on everything. So The Inside of a Dog, What Dogs See, Smell, and Know. It's really quite a fascinating book. And then this one's about Saxons and Vikings and the Celts. Amazing book of history. This is another book about the Celts. And this one I was talking about the other day, A Life in the Medieval Ages by Martin Whittock. And yeah, it's really fascinating, and he's got a good sense of humor about it, so it's not overly dry. But yeah, it's in kind of rough shape. I've had a few people borrow that one. Ooh, you going to get back in there? Oh, anyway, I'll do that later. So yeah, you just got a little bit of greenery there to spruce things up. A little yoga rabbit. So these bookmarks I did get at HomeSense many, many, many years ago. I thought it just looked kind of gothic and mysterious there, like a old English or old French library there. And I do have my Minette Walters books here. She does really good mysteries. And then I have the Preston and Child books. These two authors write together, and I have those books together. Those ones I still have to read. And then got these cute little bookmarks years ago in HomeSense. I think they're just absolutely adorable. I do have another set of bookmarks, and I have a feeling when Julian and Frank kind of cleared out his room there to put the hardwood down, they threw them out. And I'm not happy. They were little frogs that were dressed up in Edwardian costumes. It was so cute. Anyway, I do have Anna Lee Huber. She does the Lady Darby mysteries, and I finished the first book, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I have her books here, and then I have Susanna Kersley's books here. So she does mysteries that bounce back and forth from the present to the past and that, and I really enjoy her books. And I did just find some Kate Morton books on Amazon, so I ordered some more of those because I really enjoy her books. This is my little shopping rabbit because that's what I do best, is shopping. Alright, so yes, oh yeah, I forgot my cubby holes too. I got some in my cubby holes. There's a few candles there. Eventually, like these are some in the back here, but eventually I'm going, when I clear out some more of these cubby holes, I'm just going to have like kind of one layer of books in each cubby hole. So yeah, I got about 5 of these cubby holes are filled with quite a few books. Alrighty, so yeah, it's going to take me a few weeks, or a few days anyhow, to get through all this craft stuff and see what I want to keep and what I want to throw away. Got some of my sewing, all my threads and that. I'm just kind of emptying out each little cubby hole and just sorting through what I'm keeping and not keeping. So yeah, it looks like a complete disaster area in here right now. But anyway, I will just go slowly through now. What books I do have, I'll just do a slow scan and show you what books I have. But yeah, it's a great feeling to sort of get them all in one place, and they're easy to find. Don't have to go searching anymore. They're all in one place. So yeah, it was just nice to kind of revisit some old books that I kind of forgot about. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but it'll pass the time, that's for sure. So, anywho, yeah, we're going to a fish fry this afternoon around supper time, so hopefully it'll cool off because the humidex is 40 again today. But yeah, it's all the fish that Frank and his little buddies have caught out in Lake Erie at Port Glasgow. And yeah, they make just a delicious fish fry, and they have homemade fries and everything. So anywho, hopefully it'll cool off a little bit before then. But yeah, I think I'll take a break from this room today though. It was a lot of work yesterday, so I hope you enjoyed. And everyone take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.